This is James Lutton, delighted to be joined with Paddy Pimblett. Paddy, how are you, mate?
Good, what is going down?
A little bit of a word association game today. So each one of these has a little story behind them related to you. Firstly, Rich Franklin versus Vita Belfort. First thing comes to your mind.
First ever UFC event I stayed up and watched live. You know what I mean? Never forget that. UFC 103. There was a few fights before and then Belfort absolutely come out and starched them in like a minute. Probably juiced up as well, to be fair. He was probably on the roids, but I used to love Vito Belfort when I was younger, lad, so I'll never forget that fight.
According to your Wikipedia page, that's the fight that got you into MMA and got you down to the gym. Is that right?
Yeah and no. That was the first fight I watched live. The first UFC fight I watched that actually got me wanting to watch the sport was Diego Sanchez versus Clay Guida. I watched that and was like, wow, this is sick. I need to watch this. And then the first live event I watched was Belfort versus Franklin.
Nathan Thompson.
Chicken. It's the first thing that comes to head, lad, and I say Nathan Thompson. Chicken. My pro debut, he was my opponent. We called him Chicken because he fought a couple of lads from the gym and he nearly chickened one of them. He nearly got him in a choke and chickened them. And it was quite embarrassing. So we nicknamed him Chicken and started winding the lad up who used to train in our gym, calling him Chicken. So that's where the nickname come from.
What was that like making your pro debut?
Great, you know what I mean? I felt like I had no pressure on me in my pro debut because I was 9-0 I was coming into my pro debut with, like as you say, Nathan Thompson. He was like 4-19 or something. He was a journeyman and I knew I was going in to finish him in the first round, so I didn't really have much pressure on me until I ended up fighting on Cage Warriors.
The next one is a song, I'm Yours by Jason Mraz.
Oh, that's my wedding song, that lad. Yeah.
What's that song mean to you?
Just reminds me of the missus now, lad. Reminds me of my wife every time it comes on.
Was there a reason you chose that? Was it something that you two liked between you beforehand?
Yeah, no, when we was in Thailand last January, it kept coming on all the time. You know what I mean? And we'd already mentioned that as a song, so we used it.
Ring doorbell footage.
And everyone always asks me about this, lad. The ring doorbell will ever be synonymous with me and my dog shitting outside someone's house, but the thing what done me head in about that is still to this day I have comments on my YouTube, oh, that ring doorbell footage was set up. How can I get my dog to have a shit outside someone's house? My dog doesn't listen to me at the best of times, you know what I mean? Never mind, hey, Lenny, take a shit here, mate. Come on, take a shit. Fuck off, you weirdos.
Back to some names. Logan Paul.
Absolute helmet. Don't even need to say anything else about him, lad. He's just an absolute helmet, lad. Him and his kid will get it.
Would you fight him? He come out and mentioned your name about an MMA fight. Would you take that on?
Of course I would. Fight him at like 185, pick him up and drop him on his head and submit him.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Legend. The GOAT, lad. Possibly, he's the greatest of all time when it comes to snooker, lad, but he's probably the greatest sportsman of all time, ever, lad. I don't think many come close to him, lad. He is the greatest of all time. But like, on a higher level than your Michael Jordans and your Tom Brady's, for his sport, he is the GOAT. Simple as. And he's the coolest dude in the world also.
How did that friendship come about? It's a very random friendship.
It is a very random one, yeah, but he's a friend of a friend, you know what I mean? And as you know, all Scousers love Ronnie, lad. Ronnie's a legend. He tells it how it is. He doesn't sit on his emotions. He just says it. You know what I mean? That's what us Scousers are like. We can't help it. I'm like that. I just say things that just comes out. I can't help it. And that's exactly what Ronnie's like. He saw it the other day after that Ali Carter thing, telling him to go and fuck himself. That's just because Ronnie's one of the lads. And it's friend of a friend. You know what I mean? Someone who he's been mates with for years. John is a friend of mine, and we end up getting in contact with each other, and we set off like a house on fire, lad. You know what I mean? Like, as I say, Ronnie he's like a Cockney Scouser. He's fucking boss, lad.
Jamie Webster.
My man. Fucking, we were sparring before, lad, and his tunes come on. You know what I mean? All his bangers come on while we're sparring, while we're training. This is it's a very Scouse gym, and we don't discriminate with Scouse singers either, lad. We have them on constantly.
Meatball Molly McCann.
Me big sis. You know what I mean? That's all I've got to say for that. She is, and she's my big sister. Can't wait to see her fight in a few weeks and absolutely put this bell beater on her back.
Does it make it easier for you going through your UFC career with Molly going through hers at the same time?
Yeah, of course, you know what I mean, because we can bounce off each other, you know what I mean? And it's not just going to be me and Molly soon, it's going to be a lot of us. It's going to be like your Luke Riley's, your Adam Collins, your Nathan Fletcher's, your Liam Gittins, all them are going to be in the UFC soon, lad. You know what I mean? We're going to have a full bandwagon of us, and when they do a show in Anfield or something, when I bring them there, the whole gym will be on it.
Mike Tyson.
He's round the bend. He is. He's a legend, absolute legend, and I enjoyed spending time with him. But Jesus Christ, he's lost the plot.
Tell me some of the advice he gave you.
I spoke to him about all sorts, to be honest. Like, he gave me advice on all different things, like the public side of things, the behind closed doors kind of things, my actual career, and then like not me fighting career, me like making money career. I spoke to him about all sorts, to be honest. A lot of people tar Tyson with the same brush, you know what I mean? They don't give him a chance, but when you speak to him, he's one of the nicest dudes about.
And the last one, Ariel Helwani.
I know what. I'm not even going to say anything about Ariel. I'm not asked anymore. You know what I mean? He come out after me last fight and give me props, lad, which I didn't expect. I thought he'd shit on me as always, but at least he turned around and said I had a good performance. So, Ariel, thank you. I actually do appreciate the kind words, lad. But yeah, I have no opinion on Ariel. You never know. We'll see what happens in the future.
Paddy Pimblett, thank you for your time.